The dating apps just don't work for you, and it is so frustrating. Here's why you struggle. You actually don't know what works on the apps in 2026 because the rules of online dating have changed. Here's a brutal fact. Right now, the average guy on Tinder matches with just 2.5% of the women he swipes right on, and many men get zero good matches at all. But I have good news. Follow these 26 rules for online dating in 2026, and you're going to be able to boost your match rate to above 10%, up to 5 times better than the average guy. I'm dating coach and best-selling author Connell Barrett. My clients and I met our girlfriends on the apps using these exact strategies, and now it's your turn to finally get quality matches and dates. So here we go, 26 new rules for online dating in 2026. Rule number 1, online dating isn't really dating. It's digital marketing. You're running a digital app for yourself, and most guys run terrible ads. Your profile is just a piece of marketing designed to get your audience to want to choose your product, which is you. So the reason you're struggling is not because you're unattractive. It's because your digital marketing content, your profile, is not attractive to women yet. So we need to fix that. First, we start by testing the best photos that are going to get women drawn to you. How? Well, that leads us to rule number 2. Use Photo Feeler and let women choose your best photos. Because you think your photos look good, right? Your mom thinks you look good, but what do women actually think? Well, let's find out before you launch your profile. Upload your best 3 or 4 portraits to photofeeler.com and let a focus group of actual women rate which ones they think make you look most attractive. And you want to shoot for photos that get you a score of 7.5 or higher, and you want to put those photos on your profile. And Photo Feeler results can really surprise you because your favorite pic that you like is almost never the ones that women choose. I tested this portrait of me smiling, well-dressed, and boom, I got over a 9.0 in attractive, and actually this is the photo that got my girlfriend Jess to match with me. So use the highest rated Photo Feeler portrait as your first photo, and you're gonna start getting matches. Here's rule number 3, no bathroom selfies, ever. Women don't want to associate you with toilets. Unless, of course, you're using my brand new dating app, which I designed specifically for when you're on the john. I call it Plenty of Flush. Rule number 4, stop filtering out good matches. In 2026, the competition on the dating apps is fiercer than ever. There are more than 3 times as many men on the apps as women. So if your filters are too strict, you're invisible. So expand your age and height filters by at least 3 years and 3 inches in both directions. So for example, my client Patrick was only swiping on women between 26 and 33, who are between 5'6" and 5'10". I said, expand it. He did, and he saw some brand new results. 2 days later, Patrick matched with Emily, 35 years old, 5'4", beautiful and charming. Now, she was outside his old filters, but they met, they hit it off, and now they're in a relationship. My point is, your perfect match might be 2 years older or 2 inches shorter than your current filters, so stop filtering out good matches. Online dating rule number 5 for 2026, use video to get more hits. I matched with a beautiful woman recently. Her first message to me was, Connell, I love that photo of you on the beach, but is it real? Because of AI, women are now more suspicious than ever of the photos we choose. Women trust videos now much more than photos because videos are so much harder to fake than a photo. And by the way, only 12% of men use video on their dating profiles, and if you're not using video, it's costing you matches. Video is more important than ever, so record a 5-second video clip. Say something warm, authentic. Hey, I'm Matt. I make a mean breakfast burrito and I laugh at my jokes way too loudly. You want to always be authentic, always be yourself, and try to be as relaxed as you can be. Here's a bonus tip. Put the video in your first slot. Bumble and Tinder allow you to lead your profile with a video in that first slot instead of a photo. And when you do this, you're going to grab her attention immediately because video is just more dynamic than photos. Rule number 6, add one mystery detail to spark her curiosity. Remember, your profile is a piece of digital marketing, and one of the oldest and most powerful marketing tools is curiosity. Think BuzzFeed and their clickbait articles, you know? Your jaw will drop when you see what he tried to put in his microwave. So add one mysterious but truthful detail to your bio that'll make her want to know more. Here are 3 client examples of mine. You won't believe why I had to go to court last year. I once had a date with a 90s movie star. Can you guess who? You're gonna be shocked when I tell you how I once snuck past customs into Canada. That last one, my client Craig used that, and he ended up matching with the woman who is now his wife. A woman's gonna read your mystery prompt, and she's gonna wanna match with you to solve the mystery. Here's a bonus tip. You can actually use the same curiosity technique with your openers when you can't think of something to say. One of my favorite go-to openers on the apps is, "Hey, Sarah, do you want to know what's really interesting about your photos? ... question mark thinking emoji." And she's going to reply with, "What? What's so interesting about my photos? Tell me." You're going to get the match and possibly get a date. So use the power of sparking curiosity. Rule number 7, no sunglasses allowed. This keeps her from seeing your eyes, which is the window into the soul. It's how women connect with you when they're looking at your photos. Oh, by the way, you can ignore this tip if you're one of the men in black.
You know what the difference is between you and me? I make this look good.
Rule number 8, show her that you have standards. Most guys on apps sell themselves to women, writing things like, "I'm easygoing and down for anything." But that seller energy, it comes off as eager, sometimes needy, as if to say, "Please pick me." And that really repels women. Instead, show her that you have standards. Write a prompt that says something like, "I want an incredible woman who can keep up with my sarcasm, my intelligence, and who knows the difference between your and your." Now, I actually used this last prompt I just gave you, and I had so many women matching with me and writing, "Connell, you're in for a treat when you meet me." Women are drawn to a man who has standards. Rule number 9, your first photo should be magazine cover magnetic. Your first pick decides for a woman whether she's going to read the rest of your profile. And most guys treat that first photo like an afterthought. They use a selfie or a cropped photo or some blurry nonsense. In 2026, that is fatal. So instead, ask yourself this question. If I was going to be on the cover of GQ or Men's Health magazine, what would that photo look like? What would I wear? How would I smile? Treat your first photo like the cover of a magazine, and that will invite women to want to open the magazine and keep reading and then match with you. Rule number 10, authentic smiles work, fake smiles don't. Most guys post photos with a stiff, say cheese smile, like something from LinkedIn or from your 4th grade class photos. And women can tell that that's fake or insecure, and it just tanks your results. So here's why this happens. When you fake a smile, your eye muscles don't move, which makes you seem stiff or shifty. But when you smile for real, from a place of genuine joy and positivity, then the emotions inside of you activate something called the orbicularis oculi, which are the circular muscles around your eyes. And that's what makes your eyes and smile light up your whole face, and women are magnetized. So get portraits taken of you authentically laughing or smiling, not posing. Take photos while you're telling a joke or you're reacting to somebody funny. Get yourself into a nice, loose state. Have your photographer crack jokes with you and have them snap photos while you're laughing and having fun. This will make that authentic, attractive, magnetic smile come out, and that'll help you get more matches. Here's rule number 11. Use the awe photo. Have one photo on your profile that shows real heart and warmth. I call this the awe photo because it makes women say, "Aw, he's so sweet." So this could be you with your dog, or playing with your nephew, or dancing with great grandma at a wedding. My awe photo is me with my niece at her wedding, just a selfie I took, and I'm in loving uncle mode. And women love it because women aren't just swiping on good looks, they're swiping for heart. And an awe photo shows your heart. Rule number 12, no more fish pics. She wants to meet a good, solid guy, not the captain from Jaws. Even if you meet her and start dating her, she's just gonna end it by saying, "Hey, it's not you, it's the halibut you're holding." Rule number 13, specific is the new sexy. When you write, "I like travel, food, and having fun," that tells her nothing. And online dating is more competitive than ever. And today, if you're generic and general, that makes you invisible to women. So use details that reveal your personality. That's how we become sexy to women with what we write. Okay, here's the difference. Here's a generic, vague bio. I love traveling, trying new restaurants, and hanging with my friends. Boring. Get more specific. Something like this. My trip to Rome was life-changing. So was the penne alla vodka. And my friends and I are in a competition to find the best fish tacos in town. Add specific details about you, and you're going to become way more magnetic and sexy to women who like your type. Rule number 14, make her laugh to get the match. Women would rather date a guy who makes them laugh than date a boring guy who's Hollywood handsome. So here's your rule. Add one laugh out loud funny line to your profile. Here are some examples. I love cooking with red wine. I even add food to it sometimes. I'm training for a marathon, a Netflix marathon, but still. And here's one my client who's a single dad used to get tons of dates. Yep, I'm a total DILF, which stands for dedicated, interesting, and loving father. What'd you think I meant? Sheesh, get your mind out of the gutter. Bottom line is, having lots of good photos is a great start, but when you can make a woman laugh, oh, you've got the match. Rule number 15, vulnerability is the new six-pack abs. The era of the fake alpha male is out. Grounded, self-aware men are coming back in. So show vulnerability in small ways on your bio. Write something like this. I'm working on being a better listener. Or I'm so passionate about volunteering with kids. It reminds me what actually matters in life. This isn't weakness, it's confidence. Vulnerability shows confidence. It shows you're self-aware and emotionally available and not afraid to be real. And women crave meeting guys like that. Rule number 16, do not write fluent in sarcasm. It's a cliche. Try something original, right? Go with, I'm fluent in seeing my shrink every week and doing the emotional work. Women love a guy who's working on himself. Rule number 17, women are attracted to clear intention. Every single woman on the dating apps want to ask you something. What are you looking for? They all want to know this. And they're so tired of guys who don't know what they want, who just have vague bios like, just seeing what's out here. So I want you to add one crystal clear line on your profile that says exactly what you're looking for. It could be, I'm looking for a smart, bubbly woman who's up for hate watching reality TV with me while my goofy orange cat does backflips. Clarity is so attractive to women. Rule number 18, play up your passions. A man with passions is irresistible. So showcase up to 3 passions, one social, one physical, and one personal. Here are some examples. A social passion would be a photo of you fine dining and laughing with your friends. A physical passion might be a photo of you running a marathon or at the dance class. And a personal passion might be you mentioning your love of guitar, improv, or shooting hoops. If you want to have passion with a woman, first you got to showcase the things you're passionate about on your profile. All right, we're in the home stretch. Rule number 19, swipe less, date better. More swiping does not equal more matches. The average guy spends 10 hours a week on the dating apps. That's why you feel fried. So you want to cap it to about 2 hours total per week. That's 20 minutes a day, roughly. So set a timer, swipe for 10 minutes in the morning with your coffee, another 10 minutes maybe after dinner, and do not check your phone the rest of the day. Because if you're not exhausted and not getting burnt out from swiping, your openers are better and you're more intentful with the kinds of women you're pursuing. Plus, you just avoid burnout. Speaking of online dating burnout, here is rule number 20. Take 1 week off of the apps per month in 2026. 77% of app users report burnout because apps reward endless engagement. They don't reward actual connection. So take 1 week off per month. No swiping, no DMing, reconnect with your real life out in the real world. And then when you come back, you'll be so refreshed. That leads us to rule number 21. Ask her out by message number 3. Most guys text for weeks and they never even ask a woman out and they wonder why they got ghosted. Here's your new rule. 3 messages and then suggest a date. Here's what that might look like. Message number 1. Your dog is so cute that I might want to steal him. What's his name? Message number 2. You and she banter a little bit about her dog and dogs in general. Message number 3. You write, hey, you seem charming. Let's go grab a drink or coffee together. Would you like to send me your number? That's it. Warm, direct, light and easy, low pressure. Ask her out by message number 3. Here's rule number 22. Meet her in 6 days or else you will lose her. Hinge's own data shows that 79% of people who match and meet in real life on Hinge do it in 6 days or less. By day 6, the momentum dies. The iron is always hottest right after you match with a woman, so seek to meet up with her in 6 days or less, or else it's likely not gonna happen. Rule number 23, use my texting system. Give, ask. Most guys text like this. They just ask for what they want. How was your day? What are you up to? What did you do this weekend? Why didn't you write me back? They ask, it's needy, it's boring, women hate it. Here is your new rule to text the right way on the dating apps. Give, ask. Most of your messages should give value, a joke, a compliment, an authentic thought, playful teasing. Then ask for what you want, her number, a date. Don't forget to ask, but first you want to give. When you give value to women, they want to give back. And when you only ask for what you want, they disappear. Here is rule number 24, pay to play on the dating apps because it works. A recent Pew Research poll found that 52% of people who paid for dating app features met their partner online, compared to only 34% of free users who met their partners. Why? Well, premium features allow you to make sure your profile is shown to more women, and it also lets you see who liked you, so you're just gonna get a lot more options this way. Now, I'm not saying throw money at the problem, but if you've optimized your photos, fixed your bio, then the pay-to-play strategy is the right one. It'll work. Hey, you'd spend $30 on a first date with the right woman, right? Well, why not spend about $30 or so per month to get potentially dozens of matches, 4, 5, 6, 7 dates per month. That's what's possible when you have a good profile and you pay to play. Rule number 25, if you list foodie on your bio, provide proof, receipts. You must show proof. Show a photo of you at an actual nice restaurant. This lets women imagine having fancy Spanish tapas or fancy Italian with you. Without the proof of pics, she'll downgrade you to guy who thinks Chick-fil-A is fine dining. And here is rule number 26 for 2026. No photos of you with a dog that's not yours. It's canine catfishing to do that. She wants to know that you are lovable, not that your Aunt Ginny's beagle tolerated you for 14 seconds. There you have it, 26 new rules for online dating in 2026. I have met so many incredible women online. I met my girlfriend Jess on a dating app. So many of my clients get their girlfriends this way. You can do the same. By the way, if you would like to do a free consultation and chat with me about how my one-on-one personalized coaching works and how I help guys overhaul their profile so that they get dozens of matches and soon a great girlfriend, then just go to my website, datingtransformation.com, book the free call button, and you can talk with me about how we can overhaul your profile to get you lots of matches. datingtransformation.com. Until next time, remember, your dream girlfriend, she is out there. She might be on a dating app right now, and she's gonna love you, but she's gonna wanna meet the real, most authentic you.